Hi guys, I was trying to decide what my video today was going to be about, and there are a few things that I wanted to talk about, and instead of doing a video for each one of them, I decided to make one whole video, and I'll give you the topic so you can decide if you should even watch this video or not. But first, I'm going to show you how I discovered that gardening equals patience. A few things in my garden that are kind of unexpected and pleasantly surprising. That taught me a lesson that I have to be patient when it comes to gardening, because I'm the kind of person that I want things done like yesterday. The second one is I have a couple of frequently asked questions in my videos that I actually don't have answers to because I don't have to deal with this. So I will give you the answers by giving you directions to the videos of a couple of other gardeners that I think you may find helpful. And thirdly, I would like to say a couple of thank yous to my subscribers, and I will get to that. And next, I'm going to show you my grapefruit harvest, which is awesome. And fifth and last, I will actually need your help with something that it's a good problem to have, but I'm not sure what to do about it. It's a gardening problem. So actually the lesson that I learned that gardening is patience, it starts right over here behind me. So I'll bring it closer. So in one of my previous videos you've seen that I gave up on trying to grow Swiss chard outdoors because the birds kept eating it, and you can see here where they chewed the leaves. But what happened is I just gave up on this Swiss chard, and I didn't pay attention to it until today when I was sitting on the sofa outside, and I saw the leaves poking out, and I came over, and although the birds ate some of the seedlings, what happened is the Swiss chard seeds are like a cluster of seeds that I guess continued to grow. So I'll see if this one is gonna survive. I do have seeds that I started indoors. I'll have a video on that too, but I'm gonna wait for them to grow about that big before I take them outside and put them in my raised bed garden. But yeah, I guess I didn't pay attention. I haven't looked in here in a month, if not more than that. And the thing just grew. The birds left it alone, I left it alone, and now it's doing much better. So I will show you the next place in my garden where I learned the lesson. So over here, this is a tomato plant that was a sucker from another tomato plant from last spring, and it was a tiny little thing, and here the weather got really cold in December and January, and I thought that it's gonna die, and it was raining every day. We haven't had that much rain in I don't even know how many years, but I just let it be, and as you can see, now I have awesome tomatoes here, and there is another one on the back. I don't know if you can see it, and I will bring you closer so you can see the blossoms, the new blossoms as well. And over here, guys, you can see how many new blossoms I have, and I have some going on up here and down here. So basically this tomato plant, actually it's going to be 1 year old on February 14th, because the tomato plant that I took the sucker from, I planted from seed on February 14th of last year, and then I took the sucker in September of 2016 and planted it, and now it's February, what is it today? I don't know, February 9th, 10th, and yeah, this one is gonna have a birthday soon. But back to the topic. When you leave things alone and don't bug them, they tend to find their way to survive. And now one more lesson learned, I'll show you in a second. So this is my third example of why gardening is patience. This is the raised bed garden that I'm gonna plant tomatoes in a month and a half or so. And I didn't even plant this deal here. There is a different place in my backyard where I've been trying, not successfully. But a little dill seed somehow ended up here, and it's doing just fine. So sometimes you just have to leave things alone and they will grow. And here I just want to brag a little bit. This tomato plant survived an unbelievably cold and rainy winter. I planted it on September 7th, I think it was, and I didn't think it was gonna make it, but here you can see what is going on. It's doing pretty well. And down here I have some more tomatoes, and this one is actually growing in a container. So it survived. I think the lowest we've ever had was 34 degrees, and I did not cover it. Here I have some new tomatoes coming, and there are some little babies over here as well. And up here, pretty cool. And now the two frequently asked questions that I don't have answers to. So the first one is, a lot of you ask me about grow lights, and I know nothing about them except that they're very expensive. But I did some research on the internet, and there is a gardener out in Southern California. Her channel is called Callie Kim 29, and she has a video on how to make grow lights at home just by buying a couple of things from Home Depot. And in my opinion, this is the best video out there for grow lights, and the cheapest too. So down below in the description section I'm gonna put a link to her video about the grow lights, how to make them at home. And the second question that I get a lot is about the taste of what my opinion is about different varieties tomatoes. And more often than not, I don't have an answer because these are varieties that I don't grow. But there is a gentleman, his name is Jim. His channel is called Midwest Gardener, and I call him the Tomato Whisperer because he is. And he has a whole playlist of videos where he takes the tomato from the garden, slices it up so you can see what it looks like on the inside, tells you how difficult it is to grow, most importantly tells you how it tastes. So down below I'm going to put a link to his playlist where he's I don't even know, I think he grows more than 30 different varieties of tomatoes. So you guys, if you're interested in how a particular tomato variety tastes, you can go to his videos and check them out. Okay. Next, I want to say thank you to all of you, of course, for watching. But one of you in particular, his name is Emil, and he's from Canada, and he actually did try my sauerkraut recipe, homemade sauerkraut, and he loved it. Well, I don't know if he loved it. Well, he liked it a lot. I'm not exactly sure what he said in the comment, but he liked it a lot, and he suggested that I add garlic, and I did, and thank you, Emil, it tastes awesome. And I know you, Emil, have a cat, so down below in the description I'm gonna put a link to a video of another gardener who put a film with little video clips of his cat misbehaving in his garden. And all of you guys out there that like cats, I'm sure are gonna enjoy this video very much. I'm not a cat person, I liked it. Okay, what's next? My grapefruit. Let's go check out the grapefruit tree. So you guys all know how proud I am with my grapefruit tree. So it doesn't have a lot of fruit this year, but that's okay. But I'm gonna pick the bigger one because I want to impress you. Let me see which one is the bigger one. Alright, I guess I stuffed the camera right in the bigger. This is the bigger one out of all. So we're gonna get this guy, and we're gonna go inside and cut him open so you can see what an awesomeness there is inside this grapefruit. Let's go. Alright, let's see what this grapefruit looks like on the inside. I hope it's not disappointing. Look at it. That looks awesome. Alright, I'm gonna try it now. Look at these guys. Oh my god. This is the sweetest grapefruit ever. This is delicious. Alright, and last but not least, it's the compost that I make. I've shown you the process in different videos. And what happened is, so I've always heard the saying that, you know, your compost is ready to use once stuff starts growing out of it. And I have a question for you guys. I'm not quite sure what to do here, so I will bring you closer and see if you can help me. If you have an answer and can help me, please just put it in the comment section below. Alright, we'll get closer. So this is my little compost experiment, and as you can see, peppers and tomatoes are starting to grow here. So my question, I guess, is, do you think that I can save these seedlings and use them as starters, since these peppers are store-bought peppers, they're not my organic peppers, and so is the tomato. I don't think it's from my tomatoes, because usually I have nothing. When I eat my tomatoes, I eat the whole thing, there is nothing left. So that's gotta be, this one over here, it's gotta be from a store-bought tomato. But I was wondering, how do you, look at this, more seedlings here. How do you proceed once you get to the stage where stuff is growing out of your compost bin? So let me know in the description section, guys. So I hope you guys found some of the things in my video today helpful. If you have any other questions, please let me know. And that's it. The next videos are gonna be about my tomato seedlings, Swiss chard, kale, cucumbers, bell peppers, a couple of other things that I'm starting this spring.